Nice to meet you both. Congratulations on this film. I want to give you props, first of all. There's so many of this genre type films that come out and try to do what you guys pulled off. This is a fantastic, fantastic film.
Thank you very much.
Well, part of it comes from the reality that Leigh writes with. I mean, the storytelling in this, I think, is so beautiful, especially because there's a theme of loss and grief that brings the three characters together, which is really skillful in terms of storytelling, and also makes it easier to have relationships really within the story and what brings each person to the next point. So I think part of the success is really the skill of our writer.
And where do these stories come from? Because is they personal stories, or I want to know?
I mean, I haven't really had a ghostly experience myself. I kind of wish I had. You know, people think I'm crazy for saying that. Yeah, I would love to see a ghost. I mean, first of all, it's proof of life after death. Love that. I don't know. I think I've always just loved scaring people. You know, even as a kid, if we had a babysitter come over, if it was like the neighbors, you know, I'd be 8 years old and the 16-year-old babysitter would come over, and the first thing I'd do is just set about trying to scare her. I mean, it just seems to be this inbuilt thing that I have where I enjoy scaring people.
That's hilarious. Congratulations. I just read you were named the Godmother of Horror.
Really? I can't believe it.
Yay! Do you realize you're scaring people as you've done so much and you do it so well, your characters and the way you've developed them? Where does that come from?
First of all, it's totally thrilling. And when they told me that, I didn't really know, I didn't know what to make of it. I mean, I wasn't sure, because I don't ever think of myself as a genre actress. I just don't. That's just, I think about, where did I come from? What did I really go back to the 5 W's of acting, and whether I'm doing comedy, drama, or horror, it's sort of from the same beginnings. So I don't really think about the genre so much, and it's thrilling to know that I've taken these audiences into places that they're scared to go, and it's really exciting to me to feel like I'm communicating with people on a level that seems to be so rich for them, and for me too. So. Final
question. Did anything creepy happen, like filming this? Because I've always wondered, if you're dealing with this stuff, something's gonna,
Right. I mean, I wish I could tell you about some sort of poltergeist curse or something that happened. The scariest thing that happened for me on the set was the producer standing behind me tapping his watch, telling me that if we don't get this shot by 6 p.m., I'm pulling the plug, the lights are going to go out.
I had stuff happen at home.
Oh, really? During the shoot?
Yeah, I did. I had a fly infestation, which I've never had. I had a dead rat in my pool, which actually to this day, I'm sorry, I flung. I probably should have buried it.
You didn't give the rat a proper burial?
Right, exactly. And believe me, I thought about that. And I had a wild animal run through my house that had been in my house, I think, for like a day, and I didn't even know it. And it was a cat, but it literally skittered, landed in my son's bathroom. And I kept thinking, we're gonna go see the kitty. I thought, don't, you're in the middle of shooting Insidious 3. If this cat decides it's gonna hurt me, I'm gonna go back to set tomorrow with claw marks on my face, which could have been a good thing.
I have not heard these stories. You're getting exclusive here.
That's a new one.
Or chapter 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, by the way, all stories copyrighted.
Right.
Tiptoe through the